venue. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's Utah. They have a lot of ground to make up. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Prodigy is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for Utah, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here's Murray. Over George. Murray, no good. Outside, George. Pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's the Prodigy. That one misses. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. Now, when it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now George, after the missed three from the Prodigy. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
And the Jazz with possession here. Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside for George. Now Sexton. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Yeah, Colin Sexton showing you right there. He's got strength to play through contact and a whistle.
ADB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
That one drops for him. Porter's got his second basket.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Here's Sensabaugh. Guarded by Porter. Collins. And it's sent back by Jokic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
George with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Collins. Lets it go with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
The Prodigy passes to Jokic. Over Sexton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
Of course, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience. Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Porter. Inside. Pass to the prodigy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our player of the week, the prodigy.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Now, here's Jokic. After Colin Sexton's miss, Jokic, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now, here is George. Still scoreless. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Kessler screen on Murray. Here's George. Kessler. It's good on the putback.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
To the paint. And Gordon with the dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
George passes to Collins. Now, here's Sexton. Outside, George. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And that one's good by Porter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Kessler. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Kessler always looking to score down low. A nice finish inside.
Here's the prodigy. Good. The prodigy's got 5 now.
Yeah, another get down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Collins. 9 points last game out. Kessler screen on Porter. A floater, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Baden Watson comes in for Gordon. And Christian Brown subbed in for Porter.
And the D has gotten a
Pass to Sensible. Stripped it away. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Murray. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Sensible. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Collins against Jordan. It's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the prodigy, defended by Sexton. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Brown the pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. Collins grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. 9-point game. Pass to Collins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
and let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's the prodigy, defended by Sexton. A prodigy, no good. Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He added 37 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. This is what they rely on from him and why he's one of the best in the league. I'm sure he's looking to repeat a performance tonight.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now, Kessler. After the missed three from the prodigy. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And the Nuggets making a change here. Swather's checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Colin Sexton?
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. He had a nice open look right there.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
And that one's good. Strother.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Clarkson outside. Markkanen looking it over. Back to Clarkson. Driving the lane. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Watson's shot is good. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Markkanen. That 3 off the mark. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Pistons.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's the prodigy. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They set the pick. Here's Clarkson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick-and-roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Clarkson. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Here's the prodigy. He's coming off a 37-point game against Detroit.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Jazz trail by 13. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. Pass defensive ball. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray left side. The 19-foot shot. The Nuggets with another miss. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Markkanen. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
To the middle. Here's Porter. It's tipped. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass defensible. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Clarkson has always had the ability to find teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. That one goes. Count it. And 12 points for the Prodigy.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Clarkson finds Markkanen. And the call up against Jokic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Clarkson. Porter, no luck. Jazz trail by 8. It's stolen. On the wing, Murray. Covered by Mills.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Clarkson right side. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Clarkson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Here's Collier. Collins a screen on Murray. And it's Collier missing. Shoots the 3. Murray, no good.
It's amazing the success they had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Porter finds Gordon. Murray right side. Pass to Porter. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Clarkson. 8 points for him. Outside Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Second chance shot.
And let's take a look here at John Collins. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Colin Sexton comes in for Markkanen, and George is subbed in for Collier.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from George. Here's the prodigy. He's got 14. Sharch dishes to Porter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in, and Denver with a change here, too. Watson's checked in. Pass to Brown. Watson surveying the D. Up and in on the layup. Watson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Now Kessler. George with no one around. It's good from long range. George has got 5.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Pass to Watson. Here's the prodigy. Rockets hits. The Nuggets moving the ball around. It's hauled in by George.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kessler setting the pick for George, and he drives in. Kessler with the bucket.
We know Keontae George is an effective playmaker. He always seems to make the right decision with the ball.
Pass to Brown. Here's Chunchar. He was guarded by Collins. Chunchar, the pass to the product. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 16 points for the prodigy. Another steal. And they're running. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now it's a 3-point Denver lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
It's hauled in by George.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And that one's good. Chunchar.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Here's the prodigy. Can't hit from in close. And so George will bring it up with the Jazz. Trailing by 4, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did. Just
and And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Denver Nuggets.
Bench mob.
Thanks for spending halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And what a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3-side. That's the group right now for Utah. The Prodigy passes to Gordon. And he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
The Nuggets have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
George passes to Kessler. On deep, Collins. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
I tell you, he is becoming a very dependable passer. I love how Aaron Gordon puts the team first above anything else.
George against Murray. And it's George missing. Denver leading by 10. Here's the Prodigy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton. For Denver, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler with it. And here's Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. Another miss by Utah.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then
Utah calls timeout. It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's a screen. Collins passes it to Sexton. They can't stop the run with that one.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
George with the steal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wants to get to Collins and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass. At 6'4", guys, Keontae George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Sexton for three. Drains the three-pointer. Sexton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Kessler. Murray against George. Here's Sensabaugh. Kessler screen on Porter. Here's Sensabaugh. Guarded by Porter. The shot by George, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. And here's Jokic. Nothing on the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Sexton kicks to George. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
A prodigy's shot is good.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
Outside Collins. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A big you can't really sense at the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Jazz trail by 9. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. A prodigy's shot is good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Utah has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Kessler screen on Porter. Inside. And Kessler throws it down.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Back to Murray. Jokic with his screen on George. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on them.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Wide open look here for Murray. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the left wing. Collins finds Sexton. 11 feet away. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for Denver. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Strother. Jordan looking it over. Here's the prodigy. 28 points for him. Screen by Jordan. Strother, no good. Jazz trail by 15. Clarkson outside. Back to Sexton. Kessler passes to Clarkson. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Strother. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Jazz have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jordan's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The prodigy passes to Brown. Pass to Jordan. Here's Strother. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Strother's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Clarkson for three. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Now, here's Watson. Defense is right there. Pass to the prodigy. Back to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Sexton. 16 points for him. Outside, Markkanen. From outside, off the mark. Denver leading by 17. Pass to Strother. Now Jordan. Scoreless thus far. Strother, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Sexton with it. Left side, Clarkson. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's the prodigy. And so it's the Denver Nuggets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Jazz call timeout. Now here is George. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Jamal Murray is out there with the prodigy. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Sexton, and there's the drive. Can't cash in from close range. The Nuggets leading by 21. Here's the prodigy. Buries it down low. The prodigy's got 30. Utah off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Colin Sexton percolating right now. They just are letting him go absolutely off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group, and the call will go against the Prodigy. And that'll be his. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
PlayStation